This is all beginning to take on a melancholic tone as we continue. Hello, I am Fleb. Life has been tough lately, but we can't let that get us down. Let's make a puzzle. Whoa, oh god. Fleb Warehouse 47. Goodness, these sure are some strange jigsaws. Let's use them to make a puzzle. These puns on the word jig and saw? Or is there actually like a device called a jigsaw of sorts? These definitely seem to be three saws. These two look like the same one rotated. I guess I'll just click on the angel and find out the hard way what's happening. This puzzle is super haunted. I did most of the work to make the piece, but some of the pieces flew away. You'll have to catch the pieces with the frame. With the frame? Okay, that has yellow outlines, so it must be... There we go. Ugh. There we go. Got one. Got one. Got one. Ah! Oh, that one's just sitting there. I'm back. Ah! Oh, nailed it. And this one just kind of comes back and forth across here. Can I get low enough to catch it? Guess so. Wow! Look at me go. Thanks for catching all those ghost pieces. I'm bound to this jigsaw, but feel free to leave now. I'm not lonely. I have my candles. Oh. Okay. I'm happy for you. We're not a jigsaw. We're actually three circular saws in a trench coat. That's what I was wondering. So a jigsaw is a thing? Okay. And it's like, yeah, it's a weird little gun thingy, I guess. Yeah, I've seen that kind of gun thing before. We need this job. Please don't tell the boss. If you can figure out where the circles go, we can cut them out. Instructions. Put all three hole cutouts completely into the grid. No pieces side may touch another piece's side. Oh. But touching corners is okay. No hole can go over an X. So they all have to fit in here, and they can't touch each other, and they can't connect to X's. That makes the big piece a bit of a struggle, doesn't it? Oh, but they're rotatable. It's going to be important, yeah. Touching corners is okay. That complicates this a bit. No touching sides. Don't go over the X. Question is there anywhere I can place... Oh, there we go. Yep, that's it. Woo, that's a relief. Once it's done, we'll give the piece to Fleb. You don't have to stick around here. The others might need your help too. Okay, bye. I'm so helpful and everyone loves me. I love that part about me, is how I'm cool. The piece floated over to Fleb after we finished it. He has it. Thanks for helping us keep our jobs. We gave the piece to Fleb. We love Fleb. I love words. I got too excited while cutting out the piece and made too many cuts. Can you reassemble the grid? It makes an English phrase that describes what Fleb is doing here. I'll just keep reading. I did cut it out, so my job's done. Can I rotate them? No. Okay. These all fit together in some way. And you don't have to rotate them, which should make it easier. Like a lot easier? Operating the puzzle company. Okay. I really could not read it at first at all. Yes, that's right. Fleb is operating the puzzle company. I probably should have remembered that. Well, all is well that ends well. They've got the piece, so I'm out of trouble. Okay. The puzzle is ready to assemble. Let's see what you can do. On you? Okay. Oh. It's going to be a combined hint of some sort. Okay. We need to Take jigsaws into another dimension. Assemble the 3 pieces and you'll find what I have been waiting to say to you. Okay. I'm gonna hope that the letters stay right side up. Oh, I can't rotate this. Okay, so you just put them over each other then. And it's just like an order in which you do them. Ooh. Yeah, you can't rotate them, so this part's not a puzzle. It's just I have to be able to interpret it. Where does the series of arrows start? Currently tracing the arrows backwards as best I can, because it has to start somewhere. Right? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. H A P P. Is it happy birthday? No. Happy puzzly. Happy puzzling. That's right. Happy puzzling. That's our goal, even in these dark times, to make people happy through puzzling. Our world is ending now, but I have no regrets. I did what I was put here to do. I might be able to prevent the end if we could just reach the final jigsaw. Or we might be able to reach the prevent the end. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh. This is merely a projection of the main menu. It is but an illusion. It is not real. Do not be fooled. Urgent message from Pleb. The initial distortion at the core of the Jigsawverse threatens to destroy all of creation. We are almost out of time. Find a way to get more time. I worry that the Jigsawverse cannot be saved. What will we do? Undo? No. Did I win? No. Am I just rotating these all until they all, like, each individually make sense? What am I changing here? Oh, that one. Shooting lasers. Oh, it's like the Magic School Bus episode. Where am I? Oh, I'm trying to shoot into that spooky eyeball from the beginning of the game. Probably try to connect to every possible spot. There you go. Yeah, enable time travel. Oh. Whoa. Time travel enabled. Now we can go Strange Jigsaws 2. Go. Weird Strange Jigsaws. Oh. Strange Jigsaws, a game by Fleb. Which piece is missing? The door, unusual padlock, exit prototype, 20 small mazes. Wait. Oh god, I'm back. There's a lot happening right now. Okay, so something that has to connect to that. That might be the only option there. Uh-huh. Oh, they're rotatable. That unnarrows it down. Yeah, I was gonna say there seems to be nothing that can fit in this slot. I don't think even this one can. Yeah. But probably not that one. What you? Whoa! That sounds that looks like a restrictive shape to start with. But perhaps it's our only option. That one's kind of nice. Don't know what's gonna fit the space like that though. Maybe that's the ending? Doesn't seem entirely ideal either. Should I assume that we're gonna fill every square? Because then, like, that's impossible to go down here, for example. But, like, is there even one that fits this coil? Maybe this one? Ah, those two fit together. Like, that's probably how that part works, because it's just so restrictive otherwise that it wouldn't really ever work in any other way. I don't have to do with this part of the coil. anywhere that could even fit into? I don't know. It's just the sound of rain outside. We're doing that because rain is just like the ideal weather for puzzling around, bro. Ah, that fits well with the beginning of the puzzle, actually. The two parts that fit together already. That doesn't do well for us. That doesn't do well for us. Ooh, that does. That fits into the remaining area really well. Anyway, it feels like nothing else would be able to do that. Hello. Okay. We're making sense of this now. And I bet this perfectly fits the remaining pieces together. You betcha it does. Oh. Are you okay? I love my squiggle puzzle. It squigs when I squag. Where's it going? Oh. We have a cursed little version of the door. This is a prototype of my next game called Strange Jigsaws. The idea is to go through different universes, solve their puzzles, and then open the door to the Jigsawverse. To solve the puzzles, find the golden pieces and open the door. When are we going? You'll need this piece at the end of the game. Give it to me. A-E-I-O-U. Oh. Okay, so I got one of the door pieces. Unusual padlock. My eyes. We need to get that squiggle back. Please give it back. Map of the prototype. You are here. No clue for this one yet. Okay. Great. The wicked, the unused answer letter. Third letter, second word. 20 small mazes, cloud. So I need to get like a code from the other locations. Which piece is missing? The drop down menu, look at it. A, B, C, D. A, I, J, S, W. Are we ignoring those letters? B, E, G, T. What? Everything has a letter on it. So these all have a hole on the left and a peg on the right. None of them are there, right? Yeah, one of these has a flat one on the left. This one has a flat one on the right. These both have both bits. Time paradox? What the... What? D? Because time paradox? B-E-G-T? I mean, none of them are there if you go by letters. I think none of them are there for any of them. If we do weird logic, A is here and B is here, so maybe C and D never show up. I don't understand what the fuck is happening. I thought we were gonna do jigsaws. We're past weird jigsaws and we're in the territory of like illegibility. Time paradox? It's just some eyeballs? Is it B because he's got a little body with little 2 arms and a wiener? None of these example ones are there, right? Like, none of them are? C is there. Is he the only one that's there? Like, am I supposed to do the opposite? Is there a trick? Let's take a look at a different one. I don't understand at all. The door. This is the door we're working on. A, E, I, O, U. Oop. Game by Flebby, strange jigsaws. Up, left, down, right. Yeah, this is left. Wait, isn't it A, E, I, O, U? A, E, I, O, U. Oopsie. A, E. I. O. U. No. A. E. I. O. U. Okay, the unused answer letter. That tells me that the 3 answers have to be 3 different letters, and one of the leftover ones is the answer, apparently. Oh, A, E. Bottom one, the answer is E. Because that's the reference to that bit. Just make these all X's. To remind myself that I don't know them. No clue for this one yet. You are here. What am I supposed to do with there being no clue? All right, 20 small mazes, cloud. Hi. Okay, so that's the I. There's 2 of them. I mean, maybe we just have to hope that it spells something. This is missing. So is this the middle? This is the middle, right? The middle one, 3rd letter, 2nd word. G. Something E-G. Is it Aegis? No. Maybe a bit of a leap. Don't make fun of me. Okay, so the unused letter and then some unknown clue. If I have the rest of the word, it'll probably make sense. But which piece is missing? Missing just makes no sense to me. Time paradox. Are the other letters all in this? A, D. There's no B or C, right? Time paradox. What the fuck does time paradox mean? I might just have to hope that time paradox will make more sense elsewhere. Let's see. No, can't do that one yet. Time travel. Okay, so Jigsaw's 2. Strange Jigsaws 2. If you remember at the end of Strange Jigsaws, you caused helped. However, this caused now the Jigsawverse is a brand new life form has emerged. Flebby. Flebby's the new mascot of Fleb. Help Flebby solve puzzles and love life. If you like it, be sure to send me your feedback in the next 2 weeks. Oh my god. Wait, so is Flebby? Let's see. Is Flebby the shape? Because they're talking about time paradox. Was he A? Right? Yeah, none of those look like Flebby. So yeah, there's the eyeballs there. So I guess that's what they mean. Okay, so these have to be so these can't be A. Put them back on select. These can be B, C, or D. Because we need to use 3 letters so that there's only 1 left over for the other room. Bruh. Oh, it's fucking... It spells jigsaw again. J-I-G-S-A-W. That's what's going on. Okay. G says C. That's why there's a start and an end. I was like, why did... I was actually trying to compare the shapes. Yeah, this J is the first one, W is the last one. That's why there's no pips or whatever on the ends of those. And it's all otherwise rearrangeable. And that's why all these ones are like this, because they're in the middle of the word. Potentially. Okay, so this is either B or D. Buh. It's not a letter clue. And this is an outside reference clue. Then is this one just actually a puzzle? Oof. It's either B or D. So is the idea that it's... They must just all fit together, except they're all fucked up drawn things, so we have to like imagine they're actually shaped correctly. What I'm noticing is that there's already 4 corner pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it can't be a corner piece. B and D are both not corner pieces. Shit. This is the other middle piece. Damn it. I was like, okay, if this is the other middle piece, then the opposite end has to have a pocket, because this one has a bulge or whatever. They both have a socket at the top. Damn it. All right. How do I fit shapes around that one? This one has to go there, right? Yeah, none of the other ones can fit there. So the corner, so this corner piece goes here. That one can't go here. These could both go there, but they're basically identical. Yeah, so one of those is going to go there. So you're here and you're here. You go down here and then you go down here. which means hole, yeah. So you need 3 holes, so it's D. All right, so then that input. Okay, progress. So then the answer is B. Unused letter, top thing. So this is B. Begin. Begin. Oh. The little trembling trophy was like, wait, where are you going? I've unlocked half of Tatatfaja. I love unlocking Tatatfaja. It's my favorite thing. What the fuck is happening? Okay, so now I need the 3 pieces of this clue. So let's check out this now. Interesting dungeon. That's a brave claim. Flebby wants to pick up all the pieces of the jigsaw, but when a piece is picked up, it blocks the path. Okay. Use the arrow keys or wads to move the player. Click on undo button to undo the last move. Reset. Collect all the jigsaw pieces. Oh. I see. That's what you mean by when a piece is picked up, it blocks the path. So I need to pick up every collectible, but every collectible will itself spawn the corresponding piece. So there's just a correct order to collect them in that doesn't trap you in the process. Okay. Oh, and they do... Okay. I was sitting here trying to compare the shapes, which is eye-ruining because of the brick wall pattern they all have. But it does have arrows next to each one saying what each one is. At least there's that. If I pick up I, it'll block H. If I pick up H, it'll block A. If I pick up A, just kind of spawns one over there. So maybe we'll start there. It did block me in a little bit. If I pick up F, it'll block this path that I'm leaving right now, so that's kind of fine. Then I, which is already out of the way. If I pick up G, it blocks that bottom path. I feel like I can maybe just save him for last, though. Okay, so this is a problem. E will block E, and that's the only way to go right now. Okay, so let's pick up D, and then G, and then I just gets locked in when I'm here, yeah. Oh no, B and C are mutually exclusive. Okay. C locks in B, and B locks in C. So I can't collect both of them. Okay, so that's the problem with that order. Why is there a power button? Is that just for leaving? Yes. So we can maybe pick up B somewhat earlier. I can still wander all the way around this perimeter without picking anything up. At that point I can pick up C, because we don't need to go that way anymore. I was about to say I'm in trouble, but maybe we can do F and E last, because when I pick up F and E, they both lock me in by closing the gate directly behind me. But they could be the ending, potentially. Except I have to pick up H before I, which does kind of lock me in. Not necessarily. Yeah, we don't need A anymore. An H, F, I, D, E. Ta-da! Okay, I don't have to like leave or something. That would have been a problem. This should be coming up Millhouse. Little safety helmet. Flebby's Flebby Factory. I make Flebbies, even though I'm Flebby. Enjoy that existential terror in your soul. Takes me back to Iggy's Wrecking Balls for some reason. Go! What am I looking at here? Turn a square into a Flebby. So I just need to like cut a piece out, add a piece, add eyeballs, probably rotate it. Let's see, tab on left edge, eyes on bottom, quarter turn left, half turn, quarter turn right, hole on top. Okay, so that's, now I get a tab and a hole. That's a tab, that's a hole, that's our language. This is gonna be fucked up because it's the default answer. Oh, none of them are even put in yet. I thought they were already in an order where they do something. Okay. So tab on left edge. Let's just put them in the order they're listed and see what happens in a horrifying parody of life. Uh-huh. And then he gets thrown in the garbage where he belongs. Yeah, he does. Okay. Tab on left edge. We tab here. Ew, quarter turn left, quarter turn right. Those aren't clockwise or counterclockwise. I have to just assume what that means. Alright, so is it quarter turn right's clockwise? Okay. I'm like, why would they say it that way? Tab on left edge. Then I want eyes on bottom. Eyes are only added to the bottom, so I need to do half turn eyes on bottom. Nope. That's where the hole is. It's quarter turn right. I looked at the wrong part again. There we go. Hole on top. Oh no. Let's start with hole this time because tab wasn't working out for me. So hole on top. And then if hole is on top, we do what? Tab on left edge. Okay, so I can't just be... We do one thing on top and one thing on bottom, so it'd be really convenient if we could do those back to back, but they're not things that are actually opposite of each other on the design. So hole on top, tab on left edge. When it's already on the right side, implies that we need a half turn. Or turn right, eyes on bottom. Oh no. Does it have to fucking match the silhouette? It's upside down, so it doesn't count. Are you serious? Oh god. Okay. Well, quarter turn left doesn't save that. Yep. Alright, that was a fun idea. So let's try doing eyes on bottom then. Can I... how that sequence play out? So hole on top, then eyes on bottom. So... turn left, right? Oops. It only works if I do it right. Okay. Tab on left edge. That's a half turn. Oops. Tab on left edge. All I've left is quarter turn right. That won't do that. Okay, so let's not do hole on top. Let's start with the eyes on the bottom. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Alright. So eyes on the bottom. We do half turn in order to do tab on left edge. I'm kind of just doing the inputs in a random order. Just to see what I need to do. That's not how that works at all. Shit. Yeah, I mixed up tab again. Quarter turn left. Okay. Hole on top. So half turn hole on top. Hey! I obviously wasn't doing random answers, but I was just like, I can't really calculate in my head what order the three changes need to happen in. So I was just trying different combinations of what order the changes happen in, and then doing the necessary rotations to make that possible, and then finding out that's not possible, then trying the next idea.
Choose something to learn.
Oh god.
History, manufacturing, not available until you learn.
You don't get to have any of that until you learn. When will you learn? I need you to learn. It's time for you to learn. Okay, I'm a little out of time, so I'm going to check out that next episode. Oh, this is fascinating. Aha, so I meant to take as little break as possible from this game and finish it immediately, as you might imagine from any short thing, especially a puzzle game. But then I had to record Final Fantasy with my bros after the last session, if I remember correctly. And I spilled a can of beer directly into my keyboard. And all of the keyboards at local stores seemed shit, so I had to wait for a keyboard that I ordered to come in because I couldn't even log into my computer. So that really hard exiled me from doing any Let's Plays or recording any videos or doing anything else. They became writing days. So I've made a good start on my next video essay because I've had nothing to do but write on my iPad, and that's it. That's the only productivity I could do for several days. I couldn't even draw because I also mysteriously lost my Apple Pencil. I don't know where the fuck it went. I'm not happy about that. That's upsetting. Anyway, back to save one. Trying to unpack this whole mess. Oh man, what a weird menu to navigate, coming back to it now. We're back here with Flebby.
Choose something to learn.
Right, now I remember you. This is a strange bit of infotainment video game. God. This part of the origins of one of the first scary games I ever played was that one of the one of the like early 90s like CD-ROM games ish software thingies I had was an infotainment thing that some of you will remember as being like a dinosaur education game, but it was like because of the era, it was just such a weird mix of just random mini games and unrelated tech demos. There's a part where you just see a 3D T-Rex running for a while while it's rotating in a black void, if I remember correctly, and then all of his skin disappears because I think they're trying to show you like the musculature and the bones, but his eyeballs stay in, if I remember correctly. And I think you just have the image of just a running T-Rex skeleton with googly eyes at one point, but it's like oddly terrifying whether he had eyes or not. Like just having it morph from a normal T-Rex, which is already a big threat to a 4-year-old, to a T-Rex skeleton running was wild. And it had like you drove around like the Jurassic Park like Jeeps a little bit. There's like little bits of sort of like navigating a museum / the outdoors a little bit, but like none of the activities were that related to each other. It was just like a weird mix of things that people got to technically work. It kind of looked like this stuff. If I remember correctly, specifically, I think it was supposed to be a Jurassic Park game, and then they lost the rights to it, so they just had to remove all the Jurassic Park branding, but then they still shipped a game that was just clearly a Jurassic Park game. That's one of my first games I technically ever had. I don't know where it came from or how we got a hold of it, but it definitely, it had those like uncanny early graphics where just like as a young person you're just like, this is upsetting to look at and I'm not happy right now.
History.
All right, let's look at a history jigsaw. Did you know the first jigsaw was...
Are you learning?
I don't like it. I don't like you. I didn't like that at all. The first jigsaw was created by John Spilsbury around 1760. I keep trying to say 90. Listen, I was a 90s kid. I got really used to the word 90 being just part of how you say the year all the time for so long that's kind of drilled into my brain and I go on autopilot. Around 1760, as a puzzle to teach geography. The puzzle was cut out of a map so you could assemble the countries and learn where they went. This is what it looked like. Whoa. I mean, that's a fun idea. A fun little idea to be like, yo, kids, do you remember how to make Europe? Good luck. Can I destroy this terrifying creature on my screen?
Not available until you learn. History. Not available until you learn.
It's weirdly upsetting.
History. Not available until you learn. Manufacturing. Not available until you learn. Glossary. Not available until you learn.
Green is not a creative color. Did you know originally jigsaws were made of wood?
Make sure that you learn.
Go away. But most jigsaws you find today are made of paperboard. It's cheaper to make that way. Paperboard? Is that different from cardboard? Card itself being a word for a type of paper? So I don't know.
Not available until you learn.
No, I'm not a manufacturing guy.
Glossary.
This is a jigsaw piece. Did you know?
Let us learn together.
Go away. Go away. Leave me alone. He's going to creep into the boundaries of my dreams tonight. Did you know this rounded tab is called an interjamb? This indentation is called a blank. Those are stupid words.
Are you ready to show what you learned?
Whoa.
Are you ready to show what you learned?
He kept saying it. I didn't like that.
You can do this.
No.
I have been secretly watching you, and you have learned.
You have not been secretly watching shit. I've been watching you watch me. I'm upset by your presence. Your looming presence. Ugh. Around what year was the first jigsaw produced? 1760. What material is used in most modern jigsaws? Paperboard. Motherboard, starboard, okay. What term refers to the outer tab of a jigsaw? The traffic jam, the pearl jam, or the interjam. All right. That's the wrong song. But he sounds like that. That's the important part. You can do this. All right, now. So of course, the problem is what the fuck is this puzzle? Okay. The fuck? So like you can't do A, B, C because the C and A are on the top with each other. But like I assume that we need to make like it be the top is like the key. These are questions 1, 2, and 3. So it just needs to be technically correct. So we just need to figure out the right combination. So which one of these is the answer is the B? Question 2 is B. So that's good. All right. Question 1 is A. Let's try to do that. Question 3 is C. Whoa. Cool. One problem. That doesn't fit there. That doesn't fit there. That doesn't fit there. Okay, so I have to assume that we switch these. Question 2 is B, still works there. Question 1 is A. That doesn't fit there. All right, so I'm gonna have to switch these little boys around. I don't know why I moved that one. And this dream they cannot stand. Oh shit. Okay, so let's maybe switch these ones back then. No. Yeah, I can't rotate these. Question 2 has to be B, and B is attached to its own answer being on the top row. So 2 has to be in the top row. Maybe if I switch this around, there's a better way to do it. Ah, oh god, they move so weirdly on the grid. Okay. Question 1 is A, which can't be this one. No, yes it can, because I moved over there. Okay. Question 1 is A. Question 3 is C. Still can't fit that there, though. If I switch those, it still doesn't work. How the fuck do I fit this one? Can't rotate these. Right click doesn't work. Blah, 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 blah. They both create 2 different 1x2 gaps. Make it impossible to fit this in there. I'm wondering if I can do something stupid. Okay, so can I do this? Is what I'm currently wondering. Which seems, once again, stupid. But maybe you can get away with it. A. Question 1 is A. Question 3 is C. That's going to be a problem. I can move it over here. Question 3 is C. Question 1 is A. Question 2 is B. And then these fit here. Was that not the answer? Did I not win? I thought that was the point, was to do something fucked up. Question 1. 1760, A. Question 2. B, paperboard. Question 3. C for Interjam. I thought they were doing a bit where they wanted me to do something like that. Am I just dumb? I don't understand why I'm having trouble with this. Okay. Because otherwise, yeah, like I'm like B is in the top row, so it has to connect to 2. 2 has to be in the top row because B is attached to a pip. Then question 3 is C. Question 1 is A. Oh, god damn it.
I am so proud of you.
Just immediately stumbled into a combination that I didn't try before, I guess. See, my desperation came from the fact that I was sure I tried everything else. Instead, I just wasted everyone's time for 10 minutes and wasn't that hard of a puzzle, I guess. Shit. We solved Strange Jigsaws too. Now I can play Decoding by George R. R. Martin. Hi. The time of the final jigsaw. Oh, I hope this is like an episode's worth of Jigsaw. Hello, I am the Jigsawverse. Nice to meet you. ASL? At my birth, there was a distortion, a scar, which will not be healed. It is the final jigsaw, and it will soon consume everything. If we could solve it, I could be reborn. But there are no pieces here, no way to finish the puzzle, only a noise filter that you could learn how to generate via tutorials. I'm glad we got to meet, if only for a little while. Mr. Fleb, a puzzle arrives in the past. Time travels. Oh, heaviest. Oh, bye. Oh. I've opened the way for the others. Oh my god. Fleb's back. They're talking to me. Here's a piece I found in the files that didn't belong to any puzzle. Whoa. Here's a piece, number 1,000,001. That's not... It's supposed to be 1,000,000. That's more, that's too many now. Let's do this together. Oh. The sound of applause and the rattle of... There's a lot. The Jigsaw's made one more piece. Finally, let's go. No, go away. You don't get to be here. With these paces, we may be able to succeed. Okay. Take these strange jigsaws and bring about the end. Do they work? Okay. They rotate? They don't. They don't rotate, so this should be pretty easy. Oh, this should be really easy. Wow. Yay. Wow, all my friends are here. It's like the end of a season of Star Trek Discovery. Whoa. Oh. See you in the past, or future maybe. This is the end of our story. A new universe of puzzles awaits. I will miss you. Well, this is it. I never did get that key to fit in that lock. I'll send you the fixed puzzle in another file. Will it hurt?
Solve it with you. Take care.
Oh, those are the things that play voices. This is the end of our story. Goodbye. This is hard to keep track of where all the text is happening. Whoa. It was all... Oh my god, it's just like The Witness. It was all a puzzle all along. We were all Fleb all along. Whoa. And... Oh, and it closed itself. And I've got a new update to K-Light update checker to... Okay, go away. Well, that was mostly me being stuck and mostly me telling a little story. So I guess I'll just jam that to the end of the previous episode and there'll just be an awkward time skip 5 minutes before the end of the game because that's just when I ran out of time for that particular day. That's always funny. That was Strange Jigsaws. I'm trying to jump around and find more puzzle games to play. They can be hard to track down. It's still a really specific niche, so the games that come out in it do not get a lot of reach. But I'm trying to keep a spreadsheet. and keep and get it going again, because we had a bit of a gap. I made the mistake of letting popular new thing take up space in the schedule, but the problem with things that are popular or new is they're also like 100 hours long on a regular basis, and there's just so many moments where it's like, oh fuck, I've really committed months to this. When are we gonna get back to having a puzzle slot? Shit. So I'm gonna try to keep the puzzle slot alive for a while again, because I like doing them. But this has been Strange Jigsaws, which I played right after the game 20 Mazes, if I remember correctly. So 20-something mazes. Was there another word? 20 small mazes. There we go. These are video games made by a developer. They also have a game called RYB, which looks maybe interesting. It says RYB is a logic puzzle game that plays like a combination of Sudoku and Minesweeper. I'm like, that's interesting. I don't know if I want to play a game like that necessarily. It doesn't seem to fit the overall vibe of these two games, but you can look into that if you want to. Let me know if I should play it. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a break and maybe do some Let's Tries or something. But I say take a break. I'm gonna go come up with something else to do, because suddenly I need to change my plans, because I thought I was doing this for the rest of the night. See you guys next time.